Hello and welcome to the interview with five-time world champion Barbara Delaney and head instructor of Fight Club Kickboxing and Barbara's coach Ken Molloy.
Hi, how's it going?
Barbara, how does it feel to have 5 world title belts?
Oh, it's amazing. It still hasn't sunk in yet. I can't believe it. All the hard work and all the years of getting up all hours in the morning, it's all paying off now, and my dreams are starting to come true. I'm just thrilled.
Alright, so can you tell us about the fight?
Well, in the first few rounds I was just feeling around, moving around, and I got back after the 4th round and my coach was like, okay, start picking it up now. So I think that this the whole second half I started picking up the pace. I was getting inside her, she didn't know what to do, I had her on the ropes. She just wasn't able to cope after that.
Alright, was your opponent Anna Roxo a tough opponent?
Yeah, she was tough, yeah, she just, I just kept going though, I didn't stop, didn't want to stop, just kept going. I could see the finishing line and I wanted the belt and I just kept going and I won at the end of the day.
Last December you took out your 3rd world title against Melanie Bonnet from France. Can you explain to us the difference between the two fighters?
Well, Melanie kept coming forward all the time, so I had to keep moving, hit and move all the time. And she comes from a savate background and didn't give me a chance to take a break, so I just had to keep working all the time. Whereas on the other hand, Anna's sort of from a Thai boxing background, and she sat back and let me come on to her, and at times she was clinching and stuff, and just as I said, her Thai boxing background was coming into play there. But yeah, two different fighters, different styles of fighters.
Ken, how did you prepare Barbara for this fight?
Well, this was an 8-round fight and the last one was a 10-round fight, so we needed to work a lot on our cardiovascular. Barbara's been in the ring the last 2 years, so we had to do a lot of sharpening up, a lot of sparring. Whereas the Melanie Bonnet fight, we had recordings of a fight, very recent recordings of a fight, and we could build a plan around it. But with Anna we hadn't. We had about a 3 or 4 year old tape that we got online, very grainy. Couldn't really see an awful lot in it, so we just kind of gave her basics, a lot of sharpening up. We didn't actually build a plan. The plan really was to get out and throw everything at her and see what stuck. That's basically what it was.
Okay, how did you feel the fight went?
Excellent. We figured out in the first 3 or 4 rounds exactly what we were going to do, what was working. Coming into round 5 then we started to pick up the pace, started switching a few ideas around. All our hands was fantastic. We also worked a lot on Barbara's stretch, bringing up our legs a lot for that fight. That also worked very well. So I have to say the fight was really good, really worked well from start to finish.
Okay. Why an all-girls show?
Fight Club right now has 2 really good girl fighters. Barbara's one, and we have an up-and-coming girl called Alex Ward, who was also featured on the show. I wanted to showcase them. Also, there's really good Irish talent around, and I wanted to showcase the girls, all the girls in Ireland as well. And this idea has basically been around a while. I've seen a few shows done before, we're never in Dublin. So it was just a combination of my girls and the rest of the girls, getting them out there, getting them out from behind the lad's shadow. Simple as that.
Okay. So Barbara, what's next?
Well, all my titles are in full contact, and I've had a couple of low kick fights before, and I'd really like to try and go for a world title in low kicks. And I suppose the possibility of a few internationals would be nice as well.
Ken, yourself?
Barbara's going to take a small break at the moment. There was rumour that the Melanie Bonnie's camp were interested in doing some sort of rematch in France. Team Nevershake and Roxo's camp have also, before they left, expressed an interest in doing maybe a low kick title over in Portugal. And maybe by the end of the year we'd like to do a bit of pro boxing as well.
Okay, well thank you both for talking to me today. This has been an interview with Barbara Delaney and head coach Ken Molloy. Thank you.
Bye bye.